When to use a winch ground anchor. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a tricky off-road situation and wondered how to get out safely? Knowing when to use a winch ground anchor can make all the difference. Let's break down the key moments when a ground anchor is essential for your truck or 18-wheeler recovery. First, consider unstable ground conditions. If you are driving in sand or mud, a winch ground anchor can be buried to create a solid point for your winch cable. This prevents the anchor from pulling out during the recovery process, ensuring a safer operation. Next, think about the absence of natural anchors. If you find yourself in an area without trees or rocks, a ground anchor becomes indispensable. It allows you to perform safe and controlled recovery operations without relying on the environment. Heavy vehicles like 18-wheelers requiring more substantial anchoring. In these cases, using ground anchors in tandem can help distribute the load evenly. This method ensures a smooth recovery without risking damage to your vehicle or the surrounding area. Safety is another important factor. Using a ground anchor provides a secure attachment point for the winch cable. This reduces the risk of the cable snapping back or the anchor point failing during the pull, making the recovery process much safer. Now, let's look at specific situations where a ground anchor is particularly useful. In sandy conditions, burying a ground anchor or using a makeshift anchor like a buried tire can provide the necessary traction for recovery. This technique is especially effective when the sand is loose and shifting. In muddy environments, especially when the mud is thick, using a high-mounted winch along with a ground anchor can help break the suction around the wheels. This makes it easier to pull the vehicle out without getting stuck further. When dealing with steep inclines, ground anchors can secure the pulling vehicle. This prevents it from rolling or losing traction during the recovery process, which is vital for maintaining control. Incorporating ground anchors into your winching operations for trucks and 18-wheelers can significantly improve safety and efficiency. It allows for successful recovery efforts in challenging off-road conditions, ensuring you can tackle any obstacle with confidence. So, next time you head off-road, remember these tips on when to use a winch ground anchor.